Well, hello everybody, and welcome in to our All of Us Are Dead episode 6 watch along reaction. Stephen, this show, it just seems to be getting better and better and better. We have now unearthed the concept of immunity.
Yeah.
It has been confirmed 100%. There is some form of superhuman that gets curated if you'd like, when the virus hits the body. It seems to have some sort of chemical party in the brain, and they become a super zombie, superhuman, a new breed. Steve, we've seen it with the girl also smashing the phones.
We weren't sure though.
We weren't sure. They never really confirmed it. She was snapping, stuff like that.
John, you actually said, what is going on here?
Yes.
The last episode, John, you predicted something. You said that about the immunity thing. Seconds before
Queen Am.
Mullet Boy
Queen Am.
Sprung back to life. You actually predicted it. You said it. You nailed it. You called it, as I say now.
Because, Stephen, I knew it was coming. Every single zombie story, apocalyptic sort of story involving a virus or some sort of rapid fire infection event,
there has to be a solution. Yeah.
There's always a solution. There's always some sort of antibody or immunity. I go back to the late great Charlton Heston's Amiga man. He was the only living man left. He wasn't, they kind of discovered he wasn't, but he had blood. His blood was immune. Every story has the immunity. You can't have fucking apocalypse now.
Stephen King's The Stand. Yeah.
Stephen King's The Stand. There's always somebody has immunity. Always one or two or a small group of people. We now have 2 people within this school alone who are seemingly immune in some sort of bastardised version of a human. So, and it's Queen Am, the bully, becomes omnipotent potentially. And his sort of Chong San, is that what his name is? Chong San.
Yeah.
His arch nemesis. We had a great comment again from Gwyneth Call.
Yeah, I read that, John. Fantastic.
Obviously, he goes down to get a phone, he ends up making an arch nemesis out of a super zombie, superhuman.
And
wasn't a good day
the
for
drone
Chong
as
San.
well. The drone, stuff
they were looking for hope. They had it shattered into a million pieces. It wasn't a good day for our group. That's what I'm saying.
That was a good comment. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks
but we
very much.
love those kind of comments. I love people coming in, interacting, and investing in what we're doing here, and just making the show a more enriching experience, because we're getting references to ferries sinking, tragically killing 250 kids. I remember that, by the way.
Yeah, I don't remember that, John.
I do. I remember that being on the news. But it happened. So again, this is what we see with these Korean K-dramas, the movies. They tap into tragic events. They tap into sort of societal wills, and they do a great job of just deconstructing it and showing us why society is ultimately a cold, callous and fucked place, and we need to make it better. But I digress. Let's get right into it. Stephen, we'll press play.
Can't wait.
Is this the mouse that's infected the girl at the start of the show?
하스 요나스는 생명에 대한 과학기술의 책임을 얘기했다. 나는 이 바이러스를 요나스 바이러스라 명명했다.
Yep.
Jonas.
I noticed they named that in the last episode.
내 책임이다.
Well, you're dead now. Well, I hope you're not, by the way, because he looked weird. He looked into the camera.
Yep, I think he's another one, John.
You know, I'd love him to be Stephen. I would love it. The character's a compelling character, and that monologue he gave was brilliant.
Yeah.
About his son getting bullied and the world just not being a welcoming place for those perceived to be weaker.
With the finger.
It's her hand, yeah. I mean, if you're going to become a super zombie, do your best not to either cut off your finger or dislocate it, because you are going to have to live with it. That is haunting. Please just going to snap it back into place. Please.
Quickly.
Please just press it. Press it back into place. I'm begging you to.
Still got a shirt on.
You know, Stephen, looking at that shirt there, I'm immediately reminded of Queen Am. Of course, he wrote that on the back of her shirt.
Yeah.
What happened to his little friend, the sort of arch, the ringleader of the bullies? You remember that fucker? He ran away when the teacher started infecting everybody.
Yeah.
We never seen a conclusion to him. Is he still alive? That's it. Pick a knife up, mate. You know, I do like that top. I don't like the colours too much. I'm not a fan of the butcher's apron in red, white and blue, but that's a nice top. Almost Moschino. You know, I can't help but notice, Stephen, that quite a few of the students, the pupils in this school, have those sort of 2-striped grey joggers.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's part of the actual uniform.
It could be PE day for them, I suppose, or something. I don't know.
Play me Chopin Nocturne C minor in number 20, please.
Sounds like a gremlin.
Maybe. I don't know. Claire de Lune?
What?
Debussy?
Cardigan Girl?
Yeah, she's alive, yeah. Stephen, doesn't surprise me. We get it. Your parents are dead, but look, so's a hell of a lot of other people.
Yeah.
It's a new society. Societal lines have been redrawn.
You must have figured that out.
No, she did. Yeah, previous episode with the drone. That incensed the fucker flying right in.
살면 뭐 할 건데?
그래도 살아야지.
난 아무도 없어. 이게 어떤 기분인 줄 알아?
잘 몰라.
아무것도 모르면서 왜 잘난 척이야? 네가 뭔데 살라 말아. 네가 내 입장 돼봤어?
아니.
그러니까 그냥 나 좀 내버려.
How do you know she's not lost her parents? Being a bit presumptuous, aren't you? She lost her best friend the previous day.
성적표 보면 우리 아빠 맨날 그런다. 갑자기 성적 올라서 서울대 갈 일 없으니까 희망 같은 거 갖지 말라고. 그냥
Well, she had
다치지
a
말고
father, didn't
아프지
she?
말고
I don't think your mother was around.
건강하기만 하라고.
듣기 싫어. 아무 말도 듣기 싫어.
나 그 말 안 믿었어. 공부 잘해서 서울대 가면 얼마나 좋아. 솔직히 마음에 없는 말 하는 거지.
Nice music in the background there. I like that.
You know what I'm looking at, Stephen? How unbelievably smooth the skin is.
Yeah.
Just not a mark, not a line, no imperfections, nothing. Perfect.
아빠가 제일 먼저
I think humidity's got a lot to do with that, John.
Sorry?
I think humidity's got a lot to do with that.
Yeah, and that the fact
conditioning.
I think her early 20s as well, to be fair.
안 왔어.
But they've done
몰라.
studies on that, yeah.
못 오는 건지도 몰라. 혹시 아빠 잘못돼서.
Aye.
그래도 넌 희망이라도 있잖아. 난 아무것도 없어.
희망이 있어.
Your dad is currently in some strange quarantine military place. I'm sure he'll fight tooth and nail to
아빠
get you.
기다리는 게 맞는 건지
Yes. You should.
아니면 도망가는 게 맞는 건지
He's very capable.
진짜 아무것도 모르겠어. 이삭이도 죽고 경수도 죽고 그냥 더 이상 아무도 안 그랬으면 좋겠어.
미친년. 네가 왜 우냐?
죽지 마 지민아. 더 이상 아무도 안 죽었으면 좋겠어. 아무도.
That's not realistic though, it's a zombie apocalypse. There will be someone dying a second, right now.
She doesn't know the name of the TV show she's on either.
Period, there's people dying a second just now anyway. Probably 2, 3, 4, 5 people dying a second just now. That's life.
어차피 나도 혼자 갈 때도
Oh! We've all heard that. Anyone that's got an amp, now guitar.
코 없냐? 아씨 냄새. 야 이거도 손자.
I tell you what, she's got a big brain though, class president.
Yeah.
Name is...
음악을 이쪽 스피커에만 틀면
남라.
좀비들이 다
right,
왼쪽으로
okay.
움직일 거야.
Ah,
그럼 우리
I get
우측
what she's doing
계단으로
here.
해서
Steve, you've seen that with the sounds, they're drawn to sounds for
Yeah.
sure.
It's all those little clues, the phone's ringing and stuff like that.
헬리콥터 계속 날아다니고 있어. 옥상에서 불 피우면 구하러 올지도 몰라.
숲이 따라 다니는 건 맞는 것 같은데. 맞아. 소리만 나면 무조건 달려오니까.
방송을 건물 한쪽 스피커에만 할 수 있어? 식당, 운동장, 도서실도 틀어서 그쪽으로 다 몰리게 할 거고.
좋다 이거야. 근데 음악을 뭘로 틀어? 인터넷 안 돼서 멜론도 못 해.
Mate, are you fucking for real?
저거.
Radio.
저거? 이거 완전 골동품인데? 이게 돼?
This is ancient. Oh, you're making me feel old, son. That's a CD.
I remember
That was a big thing in the 90s.
using tape cassettes back in the day.
우리 청산이 거기 있니? 우리 집 뭐하냐? 아, 청산아 들려? 나야 수혁이. 우리가 거기로 갈 거니까 어디 가지 말고 가만히 있어. 알았지?
오지 마, 중신아. 여길 어떻게 와?
네가 뭐러 갈진 뻔히 아는데 거기서 아무리 떠들어도 여기서 안 들린다.
아, 오지 말라고.
그러니까 어디 가지 말고 가만 기다려.
Haha, she'll be thinking, bitch, what about me?
청산아,
Jiangsana.
What's that, jam?
제발 좀 가만히 있어. 너 내 말 안 듣는 거 아는데 이번엔 좀 들어.
Just listen, pal.
You've got a super zombie out there wanting to make you his bitch.
Yep.
So please stay with you. Strength and safety in numbers.
I wonder what the tune will be.
Hope she knows what she's doing. She's not going to burn everyone's
Hope it's a
fucking
bit of
ears out.
Bowie or something.
I'm so intrigued to hear what we get here.
왜 안 되지? 이러면 아무 소용 없는 거 아니야? 그치.
It's that goddamn CD-ROM.
Maybe that's the one that's got the cure.
Time for
Meditation.
meditation. One heart to rule them all, one heart to bind them.
Do you know something they've not checked is the duration of this CD? I think they should see how long it's going to last.
should,
Oh,
yeah.
he's still.
Oh, it's him! He's still kicking about this
Cone
motherfucker.
boy.
I remember him. The state of his face, by the way, he looks absolutely bloated. Just. I just can't handle the cowardice.
Calm down, mate.
There's literally fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. That's just a brief
Yeah.
count, I may be wrong. Against one. Muffle that bitch.
What? Why does it keep walking into the wall? Could be deaf.
Wouldn't that be a turn up for the books?
야, 쟤 약간 모자란 좀비 아니야?
너랑 비슷한데?
아이 개새끼가. 미안. 아니 다른 애들은 다 소리 따라가는데 쟤만 따로 놀잖아 지금.
귀 먹은 거 아니냐?
아니 씨발. 죽었는데 귀가 왜 들려? 다른 애들은 뭐지? 다 소리에 반응하잖아.
진짜 모르겠네.
This is crazy.
It's interesting that they're drawing the sound of it. There's this motherfucker still on the table.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I like that zombies shot game. An immaculate flannel. Has to be said.
나가자.
손 놓지 마.
So hold me tight. Let tonight be the night. Darling, don't ever let me go.
It's not really explaining why this zombie's doing this. I get it for obviously tension, but doesn't make any sense. This.
You just know he'll turn around at the most inopportune moment.
One of them's going to let off.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't miss little bespectacled guy.
He's going to drop his pink flask. Yeah.
I told you I wouldn't miss this guy. I would not miss this guy. He's a clown. Why is he even taking that fucking bottle, man? Get it the fuck.
That's great makeup. Oh dear.
Oh my days. God damn, boy. He's still stuck on the stairs, man. I'm loving these callbacks to the early episodes.
That's railing, boy.
Oh, you were just having a little headbutting session with the fucking the wall then.
Oh jeez. He's going to put the music off, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! He's sussing it out. He's like, what are they up to?
I don't know how you choreograph that and shit, but it's crazy, man. He's just starting to get annoying now, this guy.
Whoa. Whoa, what's going on here? Alright. No, I thought it was trying to plunge him there.
아휴, 병신 새끼. 이런 거 다 하긴 하고. 고맙다. 고맙지. 살려줬는데. 이 청산 어딨어?
청산이? 청산이 뭐야?
죽이게.
아, 뭔 소리야. 너 많이 다쳤네? 괜찮아?
좋아. 너무 좋아, 씨발. 이 청산 어딨어?
그만해라.
넌 옛날부터 그랬어. 맞아. 뭐 해라.
He was part of his gang at one point though, wasn't he? Yeah.
이래라 저래라.
That's probably why he remembers there's some kind of mutual thing going on there.
네가 나보다 싸움 잘했으니까. 근데 지금은 그럼 안 되지.
Why can it not?
He realised maybe he was always a better man.
I think he thinks because he's immune to these zombies he thinks he's unstoppable. If that's not the case.
Still die.
Yeah. Oh, nice move. I don't want to see him kill him. I don't want him dead either. But
Yeah. I've had a choice, it'd be him all day long.
yeah.
무섭지? 무섭잖아. 안 무서워?
Oh. Oh, you bastard.
이런 씨발 껍질.
Holy shit. He's not done for, is he? He must be.
And she's fucked. Because he's infected. The fact that he knows that he can infect people and he's done it, that just makes him all the more despicable for me.
Oh,
He's made a choice there to deliberately
hopefully
infect her.
he's not like a regular zombie, I suppose. So maybe there's hope there.
I don't know, man. He's still got it in him.
Yeah. I just wonder if my little boy survived that or not. Surely not, but
Oh, I mean, he's a zombie, so he'll just get right back up. I'm pretty sure.
be interesting to see that actually.
He just tossed him out the way to go to her.
Asshole.
내가 가지 말라고 했잖아. 한 번이라도 말 좀
She just kicked him in the back of the leg. Yeah, that's going away. That's the sort of trademark thing, isn't it, between those two?
다 가자. 어딜? 옥상으로 가야 돼. 음악 끝나기 전에. 야 가자. 빨리.
She's going to put everything in jeopardy, isn't she?
수혁이는? 수혁이 안 왔잖아.
야, 너 어디 가?
You know, so Hugh. He's the guy that was fighting.
Ah, right.
I'm just looking down at the names. I've got the names here.
들어가 빨리. 야 온다. 빨리.
Jeez, oh.
The question is, why are they now running? For noise as the meditation track stopped?
거기 좀비 있어. 피아노에 깔려서 움직이진 못할 거야.
Trouble is, she's been bitten. So she's soon to be a zombie as well. So you're going to have one who's not trapped under a piano to contend with.
Why's that little guy on the roof helps him somehow?
Well, I mean, he's doing an SOS for himself,
Yeah.
but...
He locked the door, didn't he, when she
A
left?
little shite bag.
야, 반장. 너 물렸지? 너 그거 물린 거지?
Yeah. But she was bitten by a person who did not, in that moment, look like a zombie, so that may throw them off the beaten path. They may think she's fine, but in reality she ain't.
So everyone that wears sort of pink clothes in this is a bit of a shit.
Yes.
Shit.
You think that's a deliberate thing that they've actually chosen the pink cardigan and pink suit people to rehearsals?
Yeah.
검사 끝나면 지휘부 만나서 헬기 배정받아 학교로 보내줄게요.
To be fair, that guy behind her's got a grey suit on and he's a bigger arsehole than everyone combined in that room, so...
코로나19는 2주, 에볼라는 3주까지 격리했어요.
아니 그럼 뭐야? 검사 끝나고도 지금 여기 있어야 된다고요?
잠복기를 얼마나 보느냐에 따라 다르겠지만.
It's about 20 seconds.
특임대? 나도 부팀장 출신인데.
저희 선배님이십니까?
이 친구도 특전사 출신이에요.
반갑습니다, 선배님.
미안해요. 밖에 왔으면 고기라도 사주는 건데.
괜찮습니다.
저 지금 격리 기간 얼마나 보고 있어요?
저희는 잘 모르겠습니다.
모르지 않잖아요.
진짜입니다. 이게 무슨 바이러스인지 몰라서 잠복기 계산이 안 된답니다. 들리는 바로는 최소 한 달 이상 감염 주의 본답니다.
너무 미안한데 지금 상황이 그래서 내가 나가봐야 돼요.
선배님, 지금 판검사들도 꼼짝없이 격리돼 있습니다.
진심으로 사과할게요.
뭘 말씀이십니까?
Oh, this guy can handle himself.
Yeah.
Put the suits on, walk out. Getting out of here.
He's taking control of the situation, bitch, that's what he's doing. He's decided I'm not staying here for a month, I've got a fucking daughter outside.
이 친구들 최대한 선처받을 수 있도록 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
사고는 당신이 치고 수습은 나더러 하라고.
That's right, yeah, because he got you there in one piece, not a fucking mark in your suit.
야, 아니야. 이거 그거 아니야. 비켜. 빨리 뒤로 나와. 아니라고 이 새끼야. 너 말해. 좀비한테 물린 거 아니잖아.
You were?
This is when they're going to start figuring out, John, about these immune ones, I think.
귀남이한테 물린 거라고. 누구?
He knows.
사반 일진. 윤기남? 귀남이 좀비한테 물렸어. 뭔 개소리야 이 병신아. 내가 봤어 물리는 거. 좀비한테 물리면 좀비 돼. 그러니까 귀남이한테 물리면 아니라고.
He's not wrong, to be fair, I mean, he isn't a zombie in the traditional sense, he's elevated.
And both of them saw the girl as well, John, when she was bashing the phones.
말도 하고 나도 알아보고. 너도 봤잖아. 귀남이 좀비 아니었잖아.
귀남이 좀비한테 물린 거 맞아? 그럼 나도 좀비 되겠네.
She's a realist, this girl, I will say that, she's very level-headed.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll say one thing for her, she's got an immaculate shot game.
Yeah.
좀비 안 된다고. 니들 다 못 믿어?
I think he's right, I don't think she's going to turn.
물리는 거 내가 봤어.
Ah, he's a zombie roast, eh?
I don't think, John, they penetrated him.
그래서 아닌 거 알아.
I mean, you've seen him fall and he snapped his neck, should have snapped his neck and he still looked alive after the fall.
I think he's better than that though. I think he's better than a zombie, John. I think there's more to him.
He might be superhuman, but I think I would imagine if you're still infected, even though you've elevated above the usual lot.
It's almost like he's a carrier, isn't it?
Still maybe infected, I don't know. We'll find out. Just as well she's not in the room.
Oh no, she'd have her hung drawn.
She'd be like, get out, get out, get out, get away from us!
Yeah, let's rub some blood on you.
경고했다.
He'll waste you, son.
경고는 내가 먼저 했어. 꺼지라고. 경수까지야.
If she turns, put her out the window.
나 조금이라도 이상해지면
If she dies, she dies.
그때 내가 알아서 죽을게.
미안한데.
미안할 거 없어. 나도 니들한테 미안한 거 없으니까.
She's a cool fish.
수혁아.
Oh, listen to him. Listen to what she's saying, mate. If she turns, push her. That's what I would do as well. I'd just go push me out if anything happens.
이 정도면 됐어. 변할 시간 지났어.
안 돼.
귀남이한테 밀렸다며. 괜찮은 거 아니야?
He was a zombie.
He saw it, yeah.
수혁이가 아니라잖아.
내가 확실하게 봤어.
수혁이가 거짓말할 이유가 없잖아.
And he saw it with his own eyes as well, that he was acting pretty normal. Well, normal for him.
그 얘기가 지금 왜 나와?
Because it's true.
수혁이 편만 들지 말라고.
편드는 게 아니라.
편드는 거야.
He knows your little secret. With your little tag thing.
To be fair, they kind of like each other as well, so I mean, just fucking...
It's going to work out if they all survive, I think. Oh, no, 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 no.
Did you see
yeah.
that?
Oh dear. That's a shame. I liked that character as well. All of us are dead.
Love that music.
수혁아, 나 이상해. 배고파.
Your neck looks tasty. She's going to go for the neck.
수혁아, 너 왜 이렇게 좋은 냄새가 나?
And now...
Oh dear.
The end is near. And so I think...
Shit! What happened there?
I don't know.
He hit him?
He hit him instead of her.
So there you go, that's it confirmed, John. I think that's fantastic, that, the way they do that.
Sorry?
Just the effects and the sounds.
Yeah, it's brilliant, yeah, it really is well done.
Oh, he's right this time. Somebody do something. It's chaos.
She's fucking turning. What is going on here?
Maybe she's
one of them.
Maybe she's one of the immune ones now, though.
God, you're one of them.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Mullet Boy's passed that sort of immunity onto her. I don't know.
Possible.
It's like a carrier.
Yeah. You try to find if a virus mutates, it will pass on the strongest mutation so it can survive. So if it's reached peak sort of level of mutation, then it may pass on. He may be passing it on. I don't know.
Look, her skin's back to normal again. She's quite blotchy looking. Now she's fine. Weird. What's it all about?
I don't think you're realising the game has changed here.
나 안 괜찮아. 나 수혁이 물고 싶었어.
그런 거 아니야. 또 왜 그래?
아니 진짜 그랬어.
Being honest.
물어 뜯고 싶었다고.
This is how they'll find out. This is how they'll understand how this works, though.
You will be free to do as you wish.
No, you didn't see him turn. Yeah, falling under books, a lot of books at that point.
귀남이랑 싸운 건 맞지?
맞아.
둘 다 거짓말할 이유가 없잖아.
They both are telling truth. That's why.
안된 거 아니야? 영화 보면 면역 있어서 물려도 안 되는 사람 있잖아.
This is great how they're working this out.
그래도 물려고 했잖아. 어쨌든 지금은 정상 아닌 거잖아.
What is normal?
지민아, 왜?
The boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. He's a nut. He's crazier than a coconut.
But what does that mean? Love that.
지금은 아니라도 언제 어떻게 변할지 모르는데 어떻게 같이 다녀?
I get that. I understand the doubt there because they don't fully understand what they're dealing with here. We do. We've seen it.
아, 쟤한테 좀비피 흐른다고. 좀비가 우리 엄마 아빠
Oh, who needs pink cardigan girl when you're in the room?
Jesus Christ. Just because your mum and dad are dead doesn't mean the world ends. For fuck's sake, there is a new society, a new world order. Move with the times. Or fall away. This is great though, Stephen, joking aside. This is a sort of discrimination. This is the casteism that we see in society all over the world. You've got people who are demonised, ostracised for being different. And you have a sort of group ganging up on her. That's almost like a satire on discrimination in minority communities. This is what I love about these TV shows. And movies.
됐지? 남나 변해도 니들한테 못 가.
You're sacrificing yourself though. I don't want you to die, mate, because you're the man.
Yeah.
오빠도 멀쩡하잖아. 저거 둘이서 어떻게 타고 가요?
3.
So fit, this guy. He really, I don't know if he's deliberately being obtuse.
You're really taking the baby? Yes.
We'll leave the baby, mate.
No, just leave you.
Honestly, this guy is mind-boggling.
That's what I'm saying, John. There's been more smarter people that have been killed
than this guy.
Oh, shit. Oh, come on, hurry up.
How the fuck did she survive? Well done, mate.
So you're actually made yourself useful. Let's get back. We're getting quite a family here, aren't we? Poor wee soul.
That's her mummy there.
That's a shame.
Yeah, Mummy's an enemy now. I don't think you'll ever know how to hold a baby, mate. I don't think you have to ever worry about holding a baby. I think you're safe. Just hold yourself. Mate, you're now starting to grasp the situation, the sense of helplessness that science teacher's son felt. The world didn't care about him.
Yep.
There was no zombie apocalypse. That was regular human beings that turned a blind eye.
That had a choice.
They didn't care. You didn't care. He said it. You're now starting to see through his perspective what it was like. Not nice. They are going to be really, really disappointed to find her.
And she's going to hide.
Like a leper.
Like a leper.
You'll see. These civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not crazy. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Are they authorised people? We'll soon find out. Yes, we have a weapons malfunction here. We're fine. We're all fine. How are you? I don't know why that sprung into my head.
Because that's what it's like, yeah. The two guys infiltrating.
Oh.
That was very,
how's he got now?
very cool. Put his hand down.
Yeah.
I think. You did get the sense that these were two that knew what they were doing.
Freeze.
Freeze, you disease rhinoceros pizzle.
What are you doing? Turn it around. What are you doing?
He's a captain, man. This guy will have that raw presence.
This guy's not a firefighter. This guy's skilled.
The only issue with that is he's took the helmet off.
Yeah.
That protects his head.
He's dodging bullets like Neo.
So I would keep the helmet on. That's the thing that's protecting your brain, you know, the thing that keeps you alive. Just open the door up, you fucking weasel, come on.
She's a weasel.
I feel for her, to be fair, she's isolated, she is isolated. As despicable as the act was in that previous episode, a couple of episodes back, she's She's still a human.
Jeez, oh.
Yeah, you know that's counterproductive, mate. If you're parched and a raw need for water or fluid intake, then sweating profusely is probably the last thing you want to do. You're losing nutrients, electrolytes, Vasa. Hola. Buenos días.
엄마랑 아빠는
¿Cómo está?
저 구한다고 학교 앞에까지 왔는데 경찰도 소방관도 아무도 안 왔어요. 나중에 누군가라도 이 영상 보면 관계자들 꼭 처벌해 주.
They're a bit busy, love. It's not just happening in the school. There is a greater crisis. But yeah, I get it, man. I get what they're doing. Again, it's the whole ferry thing. Abandoning 250 kids to death. Despicable.
엄마, 아빠, 나 꼭 살아서 복수할게. 좀비들한테도 복수하고.
Soundtrack in this series is fantastic.
It
really
is.
is.
It's understated at times,
Yeah.
but really effective. Subtle little string movement.
Yeah.
Slow, delicate kind of Spanish guitar.
They're all taking turns.
엄마, 아빠, 안녕. 난 잘 있어. 애들도 엄청 잘해주고. 아, 애들 보여줄까?
It would be a harrowing thing, man, for someone of that age to go through.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
보고 싶어. 보고 싶어.
We almost saw them yesterday. Oh, a day ago this happened.
Yeah.
The time span in this, I'm still assuming it was yesterday this all kicked off.
Yeah, it was about 2 days, yeah. A day and a half.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the heavier boy gets here. He'll just say, going to bring me fried chicken. And water.
Some toilet paper.
나 찍으면 돼? 우주 대스타 양대수 작사 작곡 박자 올리브유에 튀기가
Fucking told you, man. I told you. He's a class character though.
Yeah.
The big boy.
He's a big loyal chap.
Yeah. Daisu. Daisu.
엄마,
Your mum's dead, mate, which is tragic.
아빠도 별일 없지? 나는 잘 있어.
Message to who? Our dad.
Her father, yes.
I'm coming to get you in.
아빠, 잘 있지?
Tonight.
밤새 아빠 기다렸는데
I'm gonna be an
안 와서 어떻게든
embarrassment.
해보려고 하고 있어. 아빠가 그랬잖아. 공부는 못해도 건강하면 최고라고.
How's he managing to dodge his bullets?
He better not die, this guy.
Thing is, these warning shots across him they're doing.
I don't know, man.
Because they're terrible. They're worse than
Yeah,
stormtroopers.
He's rushing it all to get there, though.
무슨 일 있는 건 아니지?
Oh, mate, I don't think you're going to make it here.
No.
무슨 일 있으면 안 돼, 아빠. 알았지? 나 안 구하러 와도 되니까. 그래도 왔으면 좋겠어.
I wish he'd come as well, because he'll clean that school up in 2 minutes.
This is unbelievable. None of them are connecting with him. Oh, there we go. Spoke too soon.
그래도 괜찮아. 원래 용돈 줄 때만 하는 말인데 오늘은 그냥 해줄게. 아빠 사랑해.
Oh, please survive, man. Still shooting.
진짜 사랑해.
That music is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Wow.
What an ending.
John, I'll tell you something. I think we mentioned this maybe in episode 1 or 2, where we got a lot of action, but then it started to bleed in the drama.
Yeah.
I think by episode 3. That whole episode for me, a couple of action sequences was drama based, and it was absolutely, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
It was, Stephen. You're seeing multiple elements being grappled with there. The concept of a super zombie, the impacts of that biting.
Yeah.
A regular person. Will they turn? We're seeing now that perhaps they won't. They may have lasting immunity they can pass on. It may be mutating. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
In terms of it being a raw zombie apocalypse. Then also you mentioned the emotive moments.
Yeah.
Sort of potential grappling with existentialism for the class president. How that split the class, but then kind of brought them back together. Then at the end there, that was a beautiful sequence at the end
really
where they're all
yeah.
sort of, how we get caught.
Opening up, weren't they? Yeah.
Leaving that up, putting their heart in their sleeve.
Yeah.
And yeah, discussing.
It kind of bonds them a bit as well. They're all a bit closer to each other as well, you know, through these experiences, John. And that kind of nailed it in that last 5 minutes there for me, that, you know, they're a very tight unit now, you know, they'll do anything for each other, you know, you've seen that. But I think it's just that it's been a great series so far, John. I did have concerns at the start of this, whether or not they could really stretch this out over 12 episodes. I don't have to worry about that, because the way this is written, the way it's paced out, and the multiple characters, the multiple scenarios we've got, the 2 police officers who have now got a baby and a toddler to look after. You've also got the sort of suits who are now in quarantine. The dad, did he survive that?
I think he will. I think his desire to live and protect his daughter will ultimately pull him through.
The focus will be obviously on the main group. That's who we're all rooting for the most, I would say. You know, Mullet Boy, still don't know his name. He's not. He's still around. You know, we know he's going to be still around in some form, probably.
And then the girl as well, who was smashing the phones up, she's probably still alive at some point. And her relationship with the boy in the roof, how will that evolve?
And your pink cardigan girl as well.
She's kind of understated there.
Yeah.
She kept out her way. She was hiding. I felt for that character a little bit, just a tiny bit.
I think she's a bit scared now. Yeah.
Yeah. Because also she's been shunned from the group. And she doesn't know how to really break the ice if indeed they will accept her again. But I doubt they will.
Is she redeemable though, John? That's
well, I mean, they'll have to do something special, I said, with the writing. But look, Stephen, I think it's certainly possible to do something special with the writing in this TV show. It's hard to forget that these are kids themselves.
What's that,
They're the protagonists. You forget there is adults out there who are less competent than these kids. That guy in the chicken shop is less competent than these kids, potentially 10 years younger than them.
Yeah.
So that really hit home there at the end, that this is kids calling out to their parents, hoping they're alive, hoping they survive. Really a motive moment. And the writing's just exquisite, Stephen. Everything is exquisite with this TV show. The technical stuff, the visuals, cinematography, choreography, the score, the acting as well. The acting is just sublime. I mean, what's her name? Onjo. The actor that plays her is brilliant. You've seen that at the end. She really got teeth into that moment. And great acting. So look, these are all fairly young actors. They're all in their early 20s. There's a couple I think a little bit older, but
technical aspects as well, John. They've been first class.
They've been brilliant. The drone shots, just the way they've captured
cinematography. Outside the building, we saw that quite a few times.
And the choreography, Stephen, just the way the zombies are moving. You mentioned it at one point in the episode when it was Gwyn Am, I believe, cracked his shoulders. The way they are taking the movements of these characters and just making it all the more eerie, all the more uncomfortable for the audience with the sound design. It's really, really high level technical stuff going on.
I'm glad we started this, John.
Stephen, we reacted to this completely out the blue. We've seen the trailer before. That looks fucking interesting. We reacted to it, obviously thought it looked fucking interesting, decided we were going to watch it, and I'm really glad we did.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Just about every single, I'd say every single Korean show that we've watched and reacted to so far has been top tier. Also, there's ones maybe dipped a little bit below others. I think Hellbound in the end I think it was more down to us, but it wasn't quite at the level of the other ones we've watched. But this is right up there with the other ones we've watched. Really, really all-round package, very impressive. But look, man, that's where we round it up. We're only halfway through this season. there is exactly another 6 episodes to come after this. I thought they've handled it perfectly, man. The way the balance has been perfect with the school, the outside world, all the characters. It's a big cast. I mentioned it. I think something like 80 odd cast members. And also a lot of them will be side characters who are playing zombies you don't really care about. But at the end of the day, they are handling that big cast very well. They're all getting screen time. No one feels as though they are superfluous to the story. So I'm so excited to see where they take that into the final 6 episodes.
John, I've got a concern though, and I think it is that very much similar to Squid Game, that they're allowing us all these episodes to really bond with these characters for
a gut-wrenching moment.
To have a gut-wrenching moment,
there will be.
It's going to happen, sadly.
Yeah, there'll be a culling at some point.
Yeah.
It's just intriguing to see who it is that actually makes it out at the end.
It'll be interesting to see how we react to it, John.
I mean, I want Chong San out.
I think both of us, I think we can speak for both of us here, John. We're really connecting with these characters.
Well, yeah, you can see it, man. Look, I may joke at times watching it because that's the kind of personality I am, but you connect and bond with these characters over essentially 6 hours of storytelling, and it's impossible unless you're an unempathetic, heartless bastard not to connect with the story. I mean, we get accused
like
of
a mullet boy.
we get accused of it with Squid Game, Stephen, of course. People saying, how could you not shed a tear in Yangbo? Well, it's not really the type of person I am to actually shed a tear, but inside, I'm touched. I was touched when Ali Abdul was calling out for his brother, Sang-woo.
Tragic.
And he stepped away. I was cut up about Sai-book and also that other character.
John, it was our first sort of watch along as well, so we're quite reserved and, probably not.
And I'm just not the crying type. It's not really what I do. I mean, I cry at dog films and that's
it.
I cry. I cry for my hair that's gone, and I cry for football. Good and bad, mostly good. You remember, Stephen? A certain cup final, historic.
Yeah.
There was the elation. There was the over-the-top celebration. Nearly broke an elderly man next to his hip, and then there was tears because it was a momentous moment, never to be seen again. So that's the kind of person I am. That's what I cry at. But look, it all hits us in different ways, and I'm sure when the time comes, the episode comes, and there's a culling, I'm sure it will hit me hard. But whether I actually show it in terms of raw emotion in front of the camera, only time will tell. Maybe you should stick around and see. Maybe you should share the fucking episode we should be walking out for in terms of that killing, because we know it's coming.
Yeah.
Is there a specific episode that took your fancy? How are you enjoying this show up until this point? What was your thoughts watching it if you've watched the entire thing up to this point? Where did you think it was going? How did you enjoy every aspect? Our reaction, if you've got anything to say at all, you can comment down below in the comment section and share your thoughts down there. We do appreciate it. We enjoy connecting with the community. That's what it's all about ultimately. We're not about the money here. Purely because we don't fucking earn any. Not a lot anyway. So it's all about community and connecting, building something. We want people to come back. So comment down below. Like the video as well if you've enjoyed it, dislike it if you've hated it. We'll take anything that draws channel to the channel regardless. And subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications straight to your eyeballs the very moment the episode 7 reaction drops, which, short caller, I'm going to give it away next Thursday, because that's when we do them, Thursday and Friday. Regardless of what you do though, thank you very much once again for watching, and until the next time, me and Stephen are done. Bye.